Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today is Jean Plauger. Jean is the owner, proprietor, entrepreneur that owns Jean's Jewelers, located there on South Street, right?
Yes.
On the same side as Martin's.
When we look out our front door, we're looking right at Martin's.
Martin. So a very convenient location, and now you have parking.
Oh, we're so excited because we do have parking, and our customers have been thrilled about that. They really have.
What we want to talk about is this is Jean's 23rd anniversary. It's hard to believe. I can remember when you opened.
When I started, yes.
And so it's 23 years she's been mostly on Main Street, all on Main Street until just recently. And she's had a big sale. It started on Saturday.
May 1st.
And it's going on all week, which is kind of different. Normally your sales are just like one day or 2 days over a weekend. This time it's the whole week to celebrate, and she's got all sorts of cool things. So, Jean, let's talk about the sale first.
Okay. Then
we'll talk about the Shop Local initiative that we've been promoting over the last many years and different things like that. So,
as you, this is 23 years. I can't even believe it's 23 years,
know,
but
hard
it
to
is.
believe.
And what we have is everything in the store actually is on sale. We have like our watches, they're like 20%, and all of our ladies' jewelry is 25%. And things for our kids, children's jewelry, all that's 25%. And all of our giftware lines and clocks. We all of our diamonds, of course, this is the time of year people get engaged, so those are 30% off, which is...
Jean says, bring your wife down. There's always something she can get.
Absolutely. There is. There's always something she can
Diamonds
get.
are a girl's best friend.
They are. And we're also giving away some really neat door prizes this year. We're really trying to give back, as you said, this community. We're trying to do that. We have Saturday we gave away a beautiful, beautiful clock. The customer was thrilled. They were really happy with that. And then today we have a lady's watch. Tomorrow we have a man's watch. Wednesday we have diamond earrings. Thursday we have a man's jewelry box. And then Friday, let's see, what is Friday's? Memory. That's a piece of crystal.
Oh.
But Saturday is the big one. My passion in this business, I found, is designing for people, taking things that were old and used and reusing the stones and making new things. We are giving away, one of my companies donated a half a carat diamond and 2/4 carats. So you get to sit down with me, man or woman, makes no difference, and I will design a piece of jewelry for you at no charge. That will be your gift that you will win if your name is pulled on Saturday. So people are excited about that.
Well, yes, that sounds exciting.
It is. It's very exciting.
Well, I know we made up a lot of drawing cards for you.
You did, and you sent out invitations, and everyone loves that, Mike. They really
which is
do.
good. I think people do appreciate to be personally invited to your sale.
They do.
I know it's more than just a typical business that hangs a sale sign up.
Yeah, no.
Everything's always on sale. That's not the case in your place.
No.
And you always gear this around Mother's Day. That's kind of your thing.
Well, that's when I opened up.
And so
that's actually truly is my anniversary. We opened up in May 7th of 98. So it really is the anniversary sale.
Yeah, so that's why we do it. And Mother's Day, of course, it's we have to remember, get something for Mama.
We have to get something for our mothers. Very important to do that.
Well, one thing that you've done over the years too, Jean, is to help promote, to encourage people to shop local in our community. When you were downtown, you were active in promoting all the shops up and down Main Street to get, to encourage people to come into our community and shop.
Absolutely. And I'm really pleased to say, Mike, that we have seen so much of that in the past year. More so, I've seen people that I've never met before. People are really making an effort, and I really want to thank them for that. To me, that is really important. As you support one small local business in this town, you are supporting the whole town, and that's what we should be doing, and people are really trying to do that, and I am just overwhelmed with it.
We have a lot of new businesses that have opened up this year that you don't really realize, even during the pandemic. Some have closed. Not too many.
No, I don't think so.
Reduced their hours a little bit, but we've had quite a few new businesses open in town. And like you said, you say, well, they don't offer what we want. We don't. We go on Amazon, we buy something and do it. But people buy from people. They don't really just buy the product.
No.
And they develop a relationship with somebody because they need help, and they need a little help in their decision.
Help in their decision.
Even in jewelry or watches and different things that you offer, and things that we offer. Basically, you can buy anything you want online, but most people still like shopping with people and being helped.
We'll use our watches as an example. You're buying a watch online. Number one, it's never going to fit you.
Right.
Never. You're gonna have to bring it to me, and I'm gonna have to adjust it.
Well, I know even when I'm shopping for a watch, which I, not
Well,
wearing
see,
today.
I do have a watch on today.
But you're right. The bands, I say, oh, that looks really good. And all of a sudden you get it and the band is so narrow or so wide, or the thing weighs about 4 pounds. So unless that's your thing, but you're right. You have to try stuff on.
You still have to try things on.
Like
You
clothes.
still have to size rings.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah.
And we do all of that.
Yeah.
We have really great services. We have great services, and people like that. They really do.
You offer something too. Here at National Media, we do some engraving, but now I'm telling people, go see Jean. Or
Yeah, we engrave as
but
well.
you have a lot of you have that big old rotary engraver setting back in there, and you engraved a lot of items in community now. It's something you kind of picked up. People expect, that adds a lot of character to a piece when you can engrave something. I've seen rings where they've engraved inside the ring and stuff.
To personalize it really is really nice.
Yeah,
it really is.
Something with your name on it. And then if you think about your mother, your grandmother, down in the future, you have that, this is grandma's ring, but when you open it up and it's got the initials in there, the name or a saying or something, that really adds that personal touch.
It does. It does, and people really do like that. They really do. We still come from a community, I think, where, we really care about our families and our backgrounds and all of that. We really do.
And I think people really do have that desire to do that.
They do.
And we get caught up on I always tell people the urgent things get in the way of the important.
Well, that's true. That's true. You as a business person know that as well as I do.
And when you know things that you need to do or you want to do, but I think things like memories, and it's what we're in the memory business in a way. It helps. It helps people do it. But I just can't get over the local community of how well the group works together. There's several groups: the Freeva group, the downtown group, group, the Rotary, the Kiwanis. The Masons, it's amazing the things that have happened that we see at the Royal Examiner, all the events and how people are putting together. They're coming out with a festival in June called the Hope Arising Festival. And
yes, I did see something.
You see that? That's a brand new thing. People got this idea that we need to instill a little hope in our community that things are going to be all right. And bringing community and families together. And I think that's what small towns are about. People say they just love the small charm when they come here.
They
and
do.
When you go to the big city, it's just
there's no personalizing.
No, it's not. Yes, no,
not at all.
So going forward, let's talk about going forward. So what's the plan for the 24th and 25th? The 25th anniversary.
We're already planning for that. We are already thinking about what we're going to be doing and all of that. Now we are planning June 1st of June this year. We are going to be closed. We've never done this before, but what we found, because we are so busy and we cannot keep up with certain things, we are going to be closing the store to the public on Wednesdays, starting June 1st. And basically what that's going to help us do is to, like for me, I'll be able to meet with my clients and design and different things and be able to give them my total personal attention, because when we're open during the day, it's just impossible sometimes to sit down because I'm interrupted so many times. So we really think this will help us, and this will also help us to catch up where we were doing, 75 to 100 repairs. Now we're at 200 repairs. So we need to be able to give that personalized service. So we think this will help us. We're hoping our clients will understand that part. And most that we've told already or say, well, they totally understand, because when they come in, we are busy all the time.
Right.
So it's really been...
Well, it's kind of like by appointment.
Well, yeah. So, it is going to be kind of like by appointment. That's a good way to put that.
So that's what I've done. We've done that on Fridays here. We're open on Friday by appointment. Now, the door's open and people can come in a little bit. They ring the bell,
Yeah.
But the idea is the same thing. There's so much activity. Businesses are doing with less people. As you hear it in the news.
Yes.
You can't hire anybody. I mean, there's
now.
more jobs than there's people to work, or willing to work anyway. And so we're trying to do more things with less people, and I think you're in the same boat. And you have to take a day to do that.
You do.
And
To make sure things don't fall through what we call fall through the cracks and don't get taken care of and those types of things. And also, it helps to better organize what you're doing. I think this is what's going to help us. It really will make a big difference.
when we moved here to Front Royal in the 70s, all businesses were closed at least on Wednesday or at noon on Wednesday. It was the strangest thing. Every business in town closed at least at noon or was off on Wednesday. And it was the craziest thing I ever heard. I mean, I'm calling my insurance agent. I needed something, and ring, 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 ring. Never answer the phone. Never answer the phone. Oh, we're closed on Wednesday. Didn't you see it? Everybody's closed on Wednesday. I don't know what they did, but they closed on Wednesday. So this is not a new thing. It kind of like graduated to everybody's open now, but then now I think we're going to see people going back to.
Yeah, people have changed their hours. I've seen some other things that have, as far as hour changing and everything, and I'm sure it is. A lot of them don't have some of the employees.
Exactly.
And they're really struggling trying to keep up. So I understand
Well,
that.
I know some of our favorite little restaurants are closed an extra day of the week.
Yes, I have seen
and odd
that.
days because of primarily they can't get their food delivered now like they wanted to. They can't find employees to work. And as you well know, working in a small business, we work 8 days a week as it is. And trying to work 9 is hard.
So it's very hard.
We're putting in our 80 hours to do it. And sometimes you just need to, old age catches up to us.
Yes, it does.
But you still look great, so
you, Mike. Thank you.
it's a great thing. Gene, I know you've worked hard in your business, and you've got some great employees. And
They've been with me a long time.
Long time, and that says something about people that work for you for a long time, that you must be doing something right. And so, if you're in the market for finding something a little special for your loved one, for Mama maybe, and for your wife or her husband, stop in at Jean's Jeweler. She's at, what's it, 413?
It's 413
413C, South Street. Right across from Martin's. You can't miss it. She's got a nice, beautiful sign that Shay Parker made for her.
Shay did make that sign.
He did
You're
a great
right.
thing for you. So see how we're working with local businesses? We're plugging them in
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's important. And Steve Whittington, my contractor, put it up. And he did a really good job. I mean, because sometimes when you're hanging a sign, I've seen a couple of them that were a little on the crooked. Not the one Steve put up for me.
Put that level on.
He did. That thing is straight.
Well, we do want to encourage people to at least stop in. You got a free drawings.
You do. Come in and put your name in the box. It's no purchase is necessary.
If you got an invitation, I printed a bunch of extra cards for you.
Yes, thank you, Mike. I know you did.
So that's to encourage people to come on in there, fill them out, drop in at Jean Jewelers, 413C South Street, across from Martin's. You can't miss it. It's a great little store. I really like your space. You've consolidated down, but
we have, and there was a reason for that. We really did not need as much space as we used to have. The grandfather clocks are now being drop shipping them to your house and doing a white glove delivery, because I can't lift them anymore where I used to be able to as I delivered them.
Yes.
So that's, and we've sold several, even where we're at, our clocks. Now, we really haven't changed anything as far as what we're selling. We've just changed our space size.
Well, everything's in there. You can see everything now without walking from room to room to room.
Don't have to room. Everything's in one room. That's correct.
Again, thanks, Gene, for 23 years, and we hope there's 23 more. And we're going to be looking for that 25th anniversary. I'm sure it'll be spectacular.
Yeah, it will be.
All right. Thanks again,
Thanks,
Gene.
Mike.